My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to the Gungeon. We're going to be continuing with our cycle of speedruns. Time for the pilot. Now the pilot is in a really good position for the ability to, whoops. One sec. So I can actually adjust my seat correctly. Beautiful. For the ability to go without keys. A lot of the time, because you're not clearing as many rooms, you're not getting as many key drops, you're also not getting as much money, so you're not getting as many key drops. So at the very least, with the pilot, we have the ability to make value out of valueless, otherwise, situations. Okay, and then I'm trying to curve around so that that's lethal. Beautiful. Unfortunately, the base weapon is basically the biggest thing that I have to fight against when I'm playing this character. It's just complete garbage from hell, and it makes me sad and mad in almost equal measure. That said, I found the boss, so I have to just go fight the boss. This could be a ridiculously quick first floor if I let it. Got a little dodgy there for a moment, but we're ultimately fine. It's just unfortunate this gun is so goddamn bad. How many times do I have to even shoot you with this? It's like 5 damage a shot. Don't know how much HP the enemy has, so I'll give you a number, but good lord. At the very least, we're dodging really well, and also the boss is giving us pretty good attack patterns. Ever since the start, where I dodged the ridiculous attack pattern, the boss has kind of been much more kind about everything. And I've still got both of my blanks as well, by the way. Ridiculous luck for us, and incredibly relevant in just that moment. Especially because I'm not going to be looking for every normal room, so I'm not going to find a secret room necessarily. I was very ready to throw away my extra blank, just to guarantee the moss around there, but not necessary. Ooh. Interesting. Void core shotgun? You know, it's, I guess. It'll be fine for a couple of floors' time at the very least. Like, here it'll one-shot normal enemies. Which means it's obviously pretty incredible for us. I mean, damn, I was really hopeful that this was the path towards the boss, actually. I will continue along the path, because I suspect it still might be. Given some of the path shenanigans I saw last run, this doesn't seem as far-fetched as it otherwise might have. Oh, it still does, though. Right. Fine. Cutting our losses, going a different direction. I mean, at the very least, after this, I get probably a chest, definitely a shop that I get to check out. Usually, I would suggest trying to stay as far away from this character as possible, but this shotgun doesn't allow me to do that. I am amazed that I didn't take a single hit there. Ooh, 50 casings, neat. 55 casings, neat. The Colt and the Void shotgun. Colt and the Void shotgun. No. No reason to go for the pathing is really awful here. It seems like equally likely in all directions to be the boss. Damn it! That was really bad, because that wasn't even like an active enemy that shot me there. I just walked into a bullet. Yeah, so I'm just looking for whichever of these is... I mean, actually, that is basically as short as I could have made the path this floor, I think. Huh. Yeah, that's almost the shortest strip I could have made this floor. Bad dodges on my part. So we're not going to get a moss around here. Fine, that happens. Especially if this was... let's just imagine this is Amaconda, right? I'm not getting the moss around in that circumstance, so... Let's just pretend that this was Amaconda and I have a good reason not to get the master round. Alright. Back up and got him. Beautiful. Shot grub doesn't really change anything I do this floor. Alright. We've cleared so much of this floor that, or of this path to this extra item, that I'm happy to take the risk, especially considering our gun's so bad. Down a secret room. With T-shirt cannon, okay. Anvilin, great boss weapon, good pickup for us. And then we'll make a quick pit stop here to take, I think, a key, actually. And then we should be able to leave. So I don't think I missed anything there that synergizes. This next floor is going to be a little bit rough, because our best room clearer is the Void Shotgun. We're not even going to have access to that forever. It is running out of ammunition at a ridiculous rate. I don't think there's anything that synergizes with the Void Shotgun to make it absolutely incredible, save the Void Core synergy, so having all of the Void Core weapons. Come on. Don't try and do that to me. God. You're really getting gung-ho with all this damage. I do feel like I am playing better as a result of having been playing on turbo mode recently. Because all of that was kind of just moving in slow motion for me. And you can see I'm kind of getting real up close and personal and ducking and weaving with each of these shots. I really can't afford to use that gun. Alright, so T-shirt cannon, push enemies from far away. That seems like a bad idea. Oh god, really? Don't tell me you're actually gonna dead end me with nothing in it. That's awful. Oh, that's absolutely tragic. Oh, so much wasted time. Can't focus on it right now. Let's just poison all of them. Get that DOT going on so that I can swap to other guns. None of that's good. Or at least definitely none of it is good enough to bother taking here. Oh, can't poison him. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, game! You can't! The map is not big enough to support this not being the right direction. I also really cannot afford to use this shot grub anymore. It has been a bad idea the entire time that I have persisted with for God knows what reason. Damn it! See, any other shotgun would have killed that enemy and I would have been able to roll in that direction. But no, shot grub has to not. Ugh. Yeah, I think I need more items. I mean, it is insane that I've done this much of the floor and I have found none of my item rooms at all. And yet I have found a ridiculous amount of dead ends and I've traversed a ridiculous amount of rooms. It's awful. Good. You know what? I might actually just full complete this floor, go for the extra lonk as well. I mean, I'm so far to having full completed this floor already. Yeah, I'm so close to having full completed this floor already that I may as well just persist, I feel, at this point. Like, it's only 3 more rooms that I have to even clear at this rate. Cursula. Oh, Cursula with cursed bullets. Yep, we take that. That's 3.5 points of curse. Right, because it's cursed itself. Blood Brooch is not cursed, so that's 2.5 to take that. Hang on, Blood Brooch is not cursed, so it's 2.5 to take that. Obviously, I'm thinking while I'm paused, so this is not submittable for a speed run. I guess unless they take in-game time, but I don't know why they would take in-game time on this. Or rather, I don't know why they would take in-game time and allow people to just pause. Okay. Cursed Bullets is 2.5 as well as 1 for itself. 2.5 for each other points, so that's... I just take all of them, right? Nope. Don't take all of them. It's a bad idea. As it turns out, bad idea to have done that. So we spawned the Lord of the Jammed already. Neat. Get this Magnum. Teleport back here. Quickly take the key before I can't anymore. So, I now deal a ridiculous amount of damage. The only problem is all of my enemies are also jammed. Well, not all of them, but most of them. By a good amount. See. Let's find silver bullets. That seems like it'd be a good idea. And extra item. No! The fat line also not that great for us. God. I slow down for 1 floor. And it refuses to pay off at all. Well, I can't even open this, so... Bye. And I have a little bit more of the floor to complete over here so that I can get my final reward. Actually, we should give the fat line a bit more of a chance. I haven't given it a chance in a while, and maybe it's actually fine. Ooh, chamber gun. Okay, so that's our win overall, as long as we can get late enough in the game. So I use the knife shield this floor, and then I throw it away. Okay. Easy. Oh, please, just test me with more of these. It was the Lord of the Jam that actually hit me there as well, by the way, so... Extremely unfortunate, but how it goes, I guess. This way, we'll go this way. Little bit of time on those. Ah! Alright, never mind. That wasn't time saved. Lost HP. Arguably way too much. And boss fight, this floor is down. Yeah. So I probably would have lost the boss fight had I not gone and explored the rest of the floor, I feel. Oh, this is a bit of a problem. Yeah, we're going to use the jetpack. Okay, so Lord of the Jam shouldn't spawn this floor, even if I change weapon. Yeah, great. So we just have our 100% damage up, and we don't have the giant downside that we had before. I'm going to try and use the Void Shotgun. Now, I can't dodge roll, which is a big problem, but I do have a ridiculous amount of speed. I can't dodge roll because I'm wearing the jetpack at the moment. I'm wearing it specifically for the extra movement speed that you get as a result of it, but it's also going to help us get like up close and personal with enemies. Like this. And drain their life away. So enemies with the red aura around them, if we stand near them, we will drain their life force away until they take damage, and eventually we will be able to heal ourselves by doing so. Do desperately need another Master round though. Took way too many hits last floor for it to even be close, though. Get him. Neat. This is probably not the correct direction. Yeah, it's not. Damn. Ring of the Resourceful Rat, though. Okay, so I can sell something every single floor. Or I can wait until the final floor and then sell multiple times the same item. For another item of the same value. Another random item of the same tier. So I can get the bullet can kill the past because I am the pilot. So I'll get the bullet can kill the past and then I can drop that. That counts as an S tier item. So I'll be able to re-roll a couple of S tier items next floor as soon as I find the forge. Neat. I like that we can get up close and personal and deal the damage, but also this amount of HP is not good. So I'm gonna take the glass Quandstone, just so that I have the synergy up. All right, so this is a weapon that uniquely can go through boss armor, and we have 100% basically damage up from the cursed bullets right now. So effectively what I'm saying is this weapon should be able to break boss armor and there's nothing the enemy can do about it in a speedrun as well. Said hardly a speedrun at this point in time, by the way. Damn it. There goes our glass Quandstone. No, you just stay there. Can I leave? Can I leave this goddamn floor finally, please? Ah. Yep. Just had to traverse the other side of the room because that was too much for me. This weapon has to be better than I expect, right? It has to be. There's no way it's just as bad as I think it is. Especially with 100% damage up. Hey, this is a great weapon. Let's experiment with it for a while. No! Okay, that almost hit me in a real bad kind of way. What?! I teleported, and then I fell into a hole, and then I teleported back to where I had fallen into the hole to fall into the hole again. Uh-huh. Great. So the game just effectively stole a full heart from me. But I'm going to kill these enemies by sucking out their life force so that I can heal up from it all. Apparently speed is no longer even slightly a concern of mine. Better reload speed for this gun would be incredible. Beautiful. So what, we had to use 7 shots there? Not too many. And then we can easily bounce. All right, yep. This is really unfortunate because the Forge is going to be the absolute worst pass of our run. As soon as we get to the end, we win just because of the chamber gun, right? But this floor is going to be a huge problem because we just don't have room clear weapons. We just don't. Not good ones, at least. That said, we do have a lot of weapons that we should just be able to waste all of their ammunition kind of happily and move to the next weapon. Ammo. Armor, I'm fine with that as well. I also did get a master round from the previous combat. If I can get a master round this floor, we're actually suddenly in a good position. I know, a good position with a G. Such a thing would have been incredibly foreign to me just a couple moments ago. Ooh, thank you for that key. This is also actually kind of looking like a good path. Like, I don't want to jinx it, but it does look a little dragony, don't it? Never mind. Ridiculous. Rocket-powered bullets are obviously way better for us. Hopefully this is not a shot with something even way, way, way better. Kind of is, but Elder Blank would actually, like, either of these would spawn the Lord of the Jammed again. So I'll take my 20% damage up and bullets being faster. Then let's quickly... I can't drop it? Oh, you are kidding me. So what I had to do is I had to just not take it, but not pick it up. You suck, game. Alright, fine. Well, if you're gonna make me do that, I'll drop Blood Brooch. Actually, no, that's a point of curse. Wow, I didn't think that was a point of curse. That's why I went over, because I thought Blood Brooch was not a point of curse, whereas it is. That's why I ended up going over. At least now that's finally been solved. Because I was wondering the entire time, like, oh, have I already done something this run to give me curse? But no. I mean, at the very least with this weapon, I do have the ability to stay pretty far away from my enemies, which means I can use my jetpack again. I only just realized that backwards was... One sec. There we go. Beautiful. Only just realized that downwards was a shrine, and there are a couple of shrines I'd love to see right now. I don't think I have any of the guns that you take. I'm obliged to throw you whichever you do, but yeah, I'm like almost 100% certain you will take none of my guns. That's really unfortunate. I could have sworn you took Magnum. Oh well. Kills for us. I'll even take all of the extra ammo and refill the proton backpack. Had to happen eventually. Well, at the very least had to if I wanted to keep using it. Speaking of keeping using it, we'll take that extra ammo and go into the final boss. Okay, so the final boss this floor obviously is a glass cannon job. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get this boss down before I run out of ammunition for this gun. But not technically entirely sure. Whew! That's what I get for not blanking at the right time. Had to waste a bunch of shots against targets that don't even really matter. I was too focused on my dodging in the bottom right corner because I usually dodge that in the bottom left. Beautiful. So in our second phase, 2 shots of this will get us entirely safe. I don't need to save either of these blanks at this point. We have, in fact, already visited the secret room. Rather than do 2 quick rolls there, I'd rather just do the 1 blank, thank you. Excellent. So I haven't found any extra items, so I think maybe I do drop one of my green tier items and walk away now. To get the resourceful rat to change it for me. Green tier item, green tier item, green tier... Yeah, that'll do. So the resourceful rat turns up, picks it up, drops a different item. It's actually not a particularly good item. I'll drop that. Well, don't want to drop that. Whoops. Drop the gun again. Resourceful rat should be able to do that only this time because I've only saved enough to do it this many times. I could steal now, but obviously stealing has its own problems of filling me up entirely on curse. Ooh, actually though, hang on. No, one thing that I can do is as long as I drop the blood brooch, then I can actually afford to steal the reload stone, and reload stone is better reload speed for all of your guns. Yeah, you can take that. And doesn't return anything. Sure. So I'll take the reload stone here. Neat. So that actually all does work out at the end. So the reload stone is incredible for the fact that it will reload our glass cannon twice as fast. But also, it gives me the ability to be immune when I want to. I think I actually did just lose my jetpack there, though. That's my bad. Actually, jetpack is pretty important here because I have the chamber gun. Damn. Yeah, losing the jetpack there was actually a really bad play on my part. It evolved as to how bad an idea it was over time. Okay, there we go. You can see why. All of these rooms would be very quick if I just ran in, flew to the center, blew all my targets up. Great. I mean, just even the extra speed would be ridiculous for us at this point. Also, we have enough curse that we should be dropping enough ammo to be fine basically forever. Very pleased that despite not having flight, I managed to go through that entire room as fast as possible, also without taking damage. Right, these ones I definitely want to pulse fire because I don't want to waste any ammunition in this gun. It's too effective, too valuable. Got him. And again, and hell, let's go for the triplicate. No! Actually, never mind. I can just go back for that later. It's not just an end of room drop. We're all good. For a while, at least. Should probably consider just using reload stone from time to time, though. Ooh, stuff star. That's just immunity on use. Beautiful. This is immunity that I actually can feel good about using kind of flippantly. Because I'll always know that I still have the immunity of my reload stone left to go. Okay, this does honestly look a little like this is going to go back in a loop. We'll give it a moment, though. Oh, that doesn't look like any loop-based behavior right there. You would have to have taken a sharp turn here to actually loop. It didn't, so we're not looping. Beautiful. I mean, I guess I can just use my normal weapons for the boss. But I'm going to be a little saddened if I don't end up with any extra ammunition for this gun. Just because the clears will be so much slower. Ouch. On ammo after this room and the boss room after it. Okay, so we do have the boss room after it. Now we just need ammo after. Damn it. Right, so our most powerful gun is the gun that we don't get to use against the boss at the end. Fine. This one at the very least goes through boss armor. And obviously this is going to have an incredible time when the reload stone is actually activated, like right now. Because I just get to refill all of my ammo in this gun. So that should extend the usefulness of the glass cannon through the next two. So yeah, the full clear of that floor, I think, is the only reason that we've won here. Because if we didn't full clear that floor, we wouldn't have... I don't think we would have had enough money to buy the glass cannon. But also, we wouldn't have had the curse bullets. And the curse bullets are why our current weapon set has managed to extend as far as it has. I wish there was a better charging sound for this gun. Because I can't tell when it's charged or when it's charging. Okay. And time to clean up the lich. Come on, glass cannon. Do your duty. I mean, I can't just stuff star and stand extremely close by. This is gonna be intimidating. Got him. Goodbye, Lich. So overall in that run, I think it's probably a bad idea for me to have taken the vampire's aura from the shrine. But other than that, yeah, I'm pretty damn pleased with how I played it. Maybe after I got that curse bullets, I should have immediately gone, okay, we're back on track now, let's just keep speedrunning. rather than doing what I was, which is kind of swapping back and forth between, okay, now we need value-orientated playstyle, now we need speed-orientated playstyle. Instead, having a default of a speed-orientated playstyle and then just occasionally taking value actions rather than changing my entire playstyle back seems the best way to handle it. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Enter the Gungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.